them out from here. Now I'm going to make the structures, right? And you are going to tell me what they are, right? We'll just do a review, nothing else. Yes, what are these structures? Thalami. What is this I'm drawing? I hope you understand it. What is this structure? Yes, midbrain. Right? What is this structure? And what is here? Oh, yes. No problem here? Yes, now come the real test for you. These are two thalami. What are these structures? Yes, please. Havenular nuclei. What is this structure? Pineal body. What is this commissure? Havenular commissure. And you know it is not anterior commissure, it is not posterior commissure, right? What are these two nuclei? Pretectal. And what is this commissure? Posterior commissure. Very good. I'm really now getting proud of you. And what are these swellings? Superior colliculi and inferior colliculi. Right? Superior colliculi and yes, inferior colliculi. What is this structure? Thalami are sitting on special type of sheet of grey matter. One thalamus is sitting on this sheet of grey matter. This grey matter is present between the midbrain and thalamus. This grey matter, you are understanding that? And there is another on opposite side also. If you look from the back, I will draw the structure from the back also. This is midbrain on the back, and you must be knowing from the back, yes, superior colliculi, yes, inferior colliculi. What are these structures? This one, right? And I have not told their name. And these were your you understand it? This is midbrain. Now, thalami are sitting on this sheet of grey matter, this red color. What is this? Oh my God, I will die with shock. Right, someone has to give me better answer. What is these structures? These are subthalami. Have you heard of subthalami? These are subthalami. These are thalami. Under the thalami there should be subthalami. Anterior, you are getting it? Okay, now what is this structure? Thank you for knowing it. This is very good. Hypothalamus. Is that right? What is this? Anterior, posterior, pituitary, stalk, tuber cinereum and median eminence. And what are these structure? One is here and on the other is on other side. mammillary bodies. Right? And what are these structures? Medial and lateral geniculate body. Medial and lateral geniculate bodies. Right? So let's draw on this diagram. So what is this structure now? Subthalamus. And there is a swelling here. What is it? And what is this swelling? What is this? And what is this? Medial geniculate bodies. Right? And there is a swelling here. What is this? One on right side and another on the other side. Right? Anterior pituitary, posterior pituitary, tuber cinereum, median eminence, right mammillary body, left mammillary body, right dorsal thalamus, left dorsal thalamus, right lateral geniculate body, left lateral geniculate body, right medial geniculate body, left medial geniculate body, right? And what is this? Pineal body. Now, out of this structure, whole this structure, I will develop in relationship with something else. Some of you may be knowing you have how many eyes? 2 eyes. Thank you for knowing that. What is optic nerve? Optic nerve, what is this? Chiasma. In front of hypothalamus, chiasma divide into right it is going to where? Lateral geniculate body. And from there also it will divide what is this? Now look. What is this chiasma? What is this optic? Tract. Optic tract of right side and left side is bridged by this grey matter. This grey matter is all hypothalamus. There is another way to look at hypothalamus. Where exactly hypothalamus is? There. That hypothalamus has, just in front it has optic chiasma. On the sides hypothalamus has optic tracts. Very good. Under hypothalamus has some swelling, median swelling, and which is median eminence and tuber cinereum and pituitary gland system. Under it, a little more posteriorly under it has 2 mammillary bodies. Posteriorly hypothalamus goes backward. Posteriorly, as you move in hypothalamus backward, it is connected with the thalamus. Right side of hypothalamus with the right thalamus, left side of hypothalamus with the left thalamus. And under surface of the, what is this, hypothalamus, connected with the midbrain. Connected with the midbrain. Is that clear? Okay. Now, you will identify these structures. Okay, I will remove it all and we'll go forward. Yes, these are your eye ball. You have a little problem, but no. What is this? Optic nerve. Here is what? Optic chiasma. Optic chiasma from here. What is it? Optic tract. Now can you visualize and imagine this structure? No problem here. What is it? right thalami. What is this? And lateral geniculate body. Here is the medial. We'll see it later what medial is doing. Lateral. All this structure is clear? Here is your beloved guess. Clear? Fill up all this area with grey matter. This grey matter on the right side of third ventricle. And there is another wall of grey matter on. You understand it? All this structure is hypothalamus. Now I feel impressed by your knowledge. Here is your median eminence and pituitary, and here should be mammillary bodies. Now, out of this, what are the structures which are part of diencephalon? We did not discuss up to now. Did we talk about that? What are the structures in this diagram which are basically part of, and what was under it? Subthalamic nuclei, right? Actually, your diencephalon are the structures which are present around third ventricle. One of the simplest way to imagine what are the structures in diencephalon. Diencephalon is a cavity, third ventricle. Third ventricle is the cavity of diencephalon. Third ventricle is the cavity of diencephalon. So it means diencephalon is around third ventricle. Now this is your third ventricle. So diencephalon should have dorsal thalami, it should have epithalamus, it should have subthalami, and it should have hypothalamus, and of course it is extending, and also it should include, what is this? Optic tract and chiasma. Even you will not believe that optic nerves are actually derivative of diencephalon. Optic nerves are not true nerves. These are not true peripheral nerves. Optic nerves are part of central nervous system. Optic nerves are different than sciatic nerve and femoral nerves and other nerves. It's not like ulnar nerve or brachial, right? Optic nerves are very unique nerves. What is the uniqueness about optic nerve? The uniqueness about optic nerve is optic nerves are not nerves. These are central nervous system tracts derived from diencephalon. Derived from diencephalon. Am I clear? That is why those diseases which damage only tracts of central nervous system, those diseases can damage optic nerve, but they do not damage other peripheral nerves. You are understanding? For example, there is a disease called multiple sclerosis, which never involves the peripheral nerves. It only involves the central white matter and tracts. That disease can also involve optic nerve. Is that right? So derivative of diencephalon, optic nerve, chiasma, optic, tracts. Is that right? Then there are dorsal thalami. You come into third ventricle. Right, on the right and left you have, okay, let's repeat it. Now you come back, there's a hole in the floor, and I come up. Now I'm standing in which cavity? Third ventricle. I'm standing in the third ventricle. Now you are going to tell me exactly where I am. As soon as I come out of the upper end of cerebral aqueduct, right, in the third ventricle, I find a very big masses of grey matter on right side and left side. What are these grey matter masses? Thalami. I turn little bit back, I see two stars here. Habenular. And on the back there is a central swelling, pineal body. And these two stars are connected with each other. Is that right? These two stars, what are these? Habenular nuclei and pineal body. This is called epithalamus. On the sides, what are these? Thalami or dorsal thalami. And under the thalami, there is subthalamus. And then under that, there is midbrain. Is that right? No problem? Now I start moving forward. Is that right? I'm on the top of the midbrain. Is that right? Sides are the thalami. Behind is the pineal body. Habenular nuclei, habenular pineal body. Right? Now suddenly this grey matter masses terminate. It means this is the anterior end of thalami. From the interior ends of thalamus, thalami, right thalamus and left thalamus, there are sheets of grey matter which are moving forward. Now I move forward, I slip a little down, right? Now under my feet, in the floor, what is there? Mammillary body on right side and left side. My one foot on one mammillary body, other foot on the other mammillary body. I have to keep my foot little apart. And my foots are on, now I'm standing on mammillary bodies, which is basically structures of hypothalamus. These are inferior structures. So mammillary bodies are under my feet, and what is this on the sides? Side walls of grey matter are now not thalami. These are also made of hypothalamus. Hypothalamus nuclei are on the side, and they are also under my feet. I move still forward. I will not hit it. I will move still forward. What is there? No. There is central grey matter, as a central, you can say, part of the median swelling downward. That is median swelling with tuberous anerium. If I really keep on drilling down, I'm drilling it downward, the hole will pass through median eminence, tuberous anerium, then pituitary stack, and if I move it little interiorly, it will be anterior pituitary. If I move it posteriorly, it is posterior pituitary. Is that right? Now I come and hit here. What is this? Yes, here should be optic chiasma. Very good. Here is optic chiasma. And what is this here? Optic tract. What is this? Hypothalamus. What is under it? Hypothalamus. So there was thalamus, and front of that there is hypothalamus. And the junction of thalamus and hypothalamus is called hypothalami sulci. Let me tell you. This junction, this is thalamus, and what is this? Hypothalamus. You know, there is this junction here and here. This is called what? Hypothalamic sulci. Right hypothalamic sulci and left hypothalamic sulci. Should I teach you something interesting? Rather than moving forward and exploring hypothalamus, if you look here, thalamus terminate, hypothalamus start, and you look on this side and this side. You put your hands into two holes. There is one hole here and one hole here. It means there should be one hole here and there should be one hole there. Is that right? These are two windows, and these two windows are present in third ventricle, just in the front of thalamus, where thalamus and hypothalamus are meeting in this sulcus superiorly. If you were standing here, right, you could put one hand here and other hand here. Can you tell me what are these? Interventricular foramen. They are moving where? To the lateral ventricle. This is third ventricle. From here, actually, what is this? Lateral ventricle. So this will also go to the lateral ventricles. Is that right? From here and here, you can go to the lateral ventricle. Any problem up to this? Yes?
Did you say the anterior and posterior pituitary gland is part of the diencephalon?
Pardon?
Is the anterior and posterior
Okay, there's a very important question, and USMLE people love to make MCQs related with it. He is asking that did I say that anterior and posterior pituitary are also part of diencephalon? Did I say or I did not say? Right, but I should say something about it. Actually, okay, you bring me little bit on embryology. Here is your beautiful nose. And of course you do have eyeball. This is your larynx, isn't it? Trachea, you must know there are things like that there. And here is esophagus. This is what? Nasopharynx, oropharynx, laryngopharynx, right? No problem in this. Central nervous system is developing here. And as central nervous system is developing here, I hope you understand this diagram, right? Now, actually, diencephalon was developing here. This was your right and left thalami, you remember? I'm going to show you the development of pituitary, but I'm just trying to make your concept clear. Here was your habenular nuclei. What was this? Pineal body. What is it? Third ventricle along with what is this structure? Mammillary bodies. Is that right? No problem up to here? And of course from here there were extensions going to. Now, actually, from the under surface of hypothalamus, a swelling come downward. A swelling come downward. And this swelling make a mass here. And from this corner of what is this? Nasopharynx, a pouch form. This is the epithelium of nasopharynx. This epithelium makes an invagination. This invagination start going upward. When this invagination start going upward, this detaches from here. This pouch has developed upward. It keep on moving upward until it come here and stick to this. This is anterior pituitary. So anterior pituitary is developing from a special pouch derived from nasopharynx embryologically, which moves upward. And this pouch is called Rathke's pouch. What is it? Have you heard of it? Yes. Rathke's pouch. So anterior pituitary is derivative of Rathke's pouch. Posterior pituitary is derivative of diencephalon. So you got your answer? Anterior pituitary is a derivative of Rathke's pouch, which is developed as an invagination moving upward and backward from the nasopharynx. So anterior pituitary is not the part of diencephalon, but posterior pituitary is a part of diencephalon. That is why posterior pituitary is also called neurohypophysis, right? Because it is derivative from nervous system. And anterior pituitary is also called adenohypophysis. That is like other glands. Let's have a break now.